Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help, and today I'm going to be making another chill and skill video. I honestly don't know what topic I'm going to talk about yet, but some of those videos end up being the best. And yeah, anyways, let's just get started. Alright, so Swampletics, let's talk about him for a few minutes. He uploaded a video, I think it was yesterday. Well, yesterday when I am recording this video. Who knows when this video will actually be uploaded. But anyways, he fucking got to 93 hunter. He's catching imps now, and it's literally to the point where he's turning his series into a movie, and like it's insane. Like it has to be winning the video of the year. Like it is insane. Like I love the series so much, and it's just fucking crazy that somebody has the patience and the dedication to do what that guy is fucking doing. Like that is insane. Like he goes to extreme lengths to just get something so simple. And I mean, for other people that play like that, maybe you play Iron Man, you know what I mean? A regular Iron Man. Say you want a certain item, you spend a lot of time just to get the one item, and it's such a unique feeling. You're just like, I did this myself. Imagine what this guy fucking is going through. Like that is insane. It's such a great fucking video idea. And anyways, congrats to him. Fucking great series. Now, what are your guys' favorite fucking skills in the game? That can be, there's different ways you could look at it. Some people like say, a certain skill cape, and that's their favorite skill. But your favorite skill to train, you know what I mean? For me, it's gotta honestly probably be farming. I would say farming or slayer, but I just love farming so much. And it's one of those skills where you either hate it or you love it. And I actually really like it, especially on old school. Just farming is such a good skill because most skills in this game are a grind, you know what I mean? Pretty much every other skill, you just have to grind it out and do it. But farming is one of those things where you can work on it for, say, 30 minutes and then even wait till tomorrow to check it, and you still can get really, you know, progress it really fast and things like that. And it's such a unique skill to old school. Plus the cape, it's pretty cool as well, and especially it has perks and shit like that. It is useful. But, for my best looking cape, I would definitely have to say it would be rune crafting. One, it's just the most prestigious type of cape, and two, it's just white, and it just, I don't know, it's always been my favorite cape, for sure. The ugliest cape is strength. Biggest grind you've ever done on RuneScape? For my biggest grind ever is probably, and I'm still working on it, is 200 mil mining on RuneScape 3. I've been working on that since I was in grade 12. So I was probably 17. And I'm 19 now, so 2 years. But obviously not consistent. Like I've done a lot of other shit on that account and stuff, and I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I have been going for it. I'm at what am I at? Let's check. 160 mil mining right now. But yeah, that's probably the biggest grind I've ever done on the game. But biggest grind on old school? On this account anyways. I couldn't even tell you. Maybe woodcutting, I guess, actually. Was probably 3 months. Woodcutting probably on this account. Yeah, I would say woodcutting on this account. But yeah, of all time, definitely 200 mil mining. Favorite moment playing RuneScape? Probably when I first started, obviously, and then when I got my first 99, which was cooking. I think I've talked about this in the past, but yeah, getting your first skill cape back in the day was just the shit. You felt like you weren't a noob anymore. You felt like you were part of a high level community, you know what I mean? I just remember that day I played like 14 hours straight and just grinded the fuck out of cooking. And yeah, that was probably the best memory I've had on the game. And then obviously when old school came out, it was pretty hype as well. But yeah. I'm gonna talk about another thing. Have I ever wanted to quit? Yeah, there's been a lot of times that I not gotten bored, but gotten kind of just fed up. Not really so much with old school, not gonna lie. There hasn't really been any updates that came into old school that I didn't like, besides the Grand Exchange. Before the Grand Exchange, I was honestly happy with old school. That was debatable, but I mean, and then free to play was awesome with old school as well. But updates that made me not like the game as much is obviously the evolution of combat, because it wasn't even that I didn't like the evolution of combat, it is that everyone quit the game and it was just a dead game after that. But when they changed it to RuneScape 3 and you could customize it, that wasn't bad, but it was still not the same. But yeah, that probably was their worst update ever, is the evolution of combat. I mean, everyone would agree with me on that. Favorite era of RuneScape would probably be 2008 to about 2011. Those were probably the best years for me anyways. I mean, obviously the best days were like 2005 to maybe 2007. But for me, because I didn't start till about 2009, I would probably say 2008 to 2011 were probably the best era of the game. The graphics, in my opinion, were the best. I do like the HD graphics better than the old school graphics, but like, I mean, not the RuneScape 3 graphics. I don't like those, but I mean, like the 2008, 9, those graphics were back when I really, really liked the game. Just everything, you know, made sense then. They were making updates, doing pretty good things, and I mean, they slowly made everything AFKable, but that was probably the best time for me. It was, think about it, back then, nobody was super efficient, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously certain people were, but nobody, like, if you look at it now, everyone that plays the game is fucking efficient or wants to do things efficiently, you know what I mean? But back then it was just like everyone played casually, you know, everyone was still in high school sort of thing. It was just cool. I just remember walking around and literally admiring people with skill capes. Like, now you never do that, you know what I mean? It was just I guess it was a different part in everyone's life too. Everyone was a lot younger. Everyone was just maybe more happy. They didn't have as much stress or whatever in their life, and I just remember that was so cool. And making money back then was insanely hard as well. I remember, like, nowadays, even on old school, you can make like 4 mil an hour, which is kind of sickening, to be honest, because you know, it's all about bossing, all about this and everything. And I remember back in the good old days, you'd look up a video and you'd see like a guide for like 100K coins an hour, and you'd fucking click it, like 100K an hour, and people would click it. And it was just, I don't know. It was cool seeing rares being only like 100 mil. I don't know. Everything about that era of the game, I just fucking really liked, and I miss it. You guys like the soundtrack on RuneScape? I mean, I never play with sounds on at all. Like, if you look, boop, everything is just, because I'm usually watching videos and shit like that. But I remember back in the day when you just logged into this game and the sound turned on and you hear the fucking doo 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 doo. Every fucking RuneScape song is just like memorized in my head, and I fucking love the music, and it was just so simple, so it made you feel like you were in that area, and I just thought it was so cool. You'd walk to a new area and the music would just change, and it would just be like music meant for that area, and it just fucking felt so cool and so real. I'm getting nostalgic now. Alright, so now I'm gonna do read some of the comments off and kind of, you know, read them off and maybe answer them. But people were saying, I'm gonna go ahead with this one because this one is kind of funny. Patrick Feeney said, talk about a time you got in a fight. I don't really remember being a fighter that much or anything. Like, I was kind of just the chill kid that kind of stayed out of all that drama and shit. But there is one thing that I could say was sort of a fight. I don't know how old I would have been. I would have been maybe 12, 13, something like that. Now my sister and I have always been very fucking close. Like, we divorced parents, obviously, so we're always together, going back and forth and shit. So we've always, like, been friends, been very close. And I remember this one night, it was, at the old house I lived at. My mom had a work party with one of our neighbors, and they only lived a couple, I'm gonna say 3-4 houses away from our house, so we could just walk there, so it wasn't like that. But there was this kid, and I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this kid, but he was double my size. Like, he wasn't like jacked or anything, but he was like a good 200 pounds. Like, he was a fucking fat kid. And this one time, I don't remember how this even came, but we were all just chilling with these kids in the basement, and I liked these kids at first. We were fucking playing games or whatever, like, they were talking about Call of Duty and whatever, and, you know, that's what every kid talked about at the time. And then he just fucking sat on my sister, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And I, like, tried to lift him up, and then he punched me, and I just fucking, I don't know what was in me at the time, because any other time I would not like be able to fight this kid. He would just, if he like, if I fell and moved the wrong way, I probably would have fucking broke a rib or something. Like, I'm this fucking skinny kid and there's this fat fuck trying to punch me, but he's slow, you know what I mean? Like, people that are big like that they don't have really good reflexes and whatever. So I don't know what I did. I think I tripped him like a little bitch, and I just fucking threw him on the ground, and I just started punching this kid in the face as hard as I could. I don't know what the hell got into me. I think it was just that he like sat on my sister, and I'm like, yo, you're breaking my sister, bro. And I just fucking pounded this kid in the face, and don't know why, like out of nowhere I just did that, and my hand was gushing with blood. I walk upstairs through the garage. I'm like, Mom, I'm going home. Just left. And that was it. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, but I remember being scared because I thought that if this kid hit me the wrong way, then there goes a rib. So on more of a serious note now, I'm going to be talking about the future and shit like that. So literally less than a month from now, I'm going to be attending college, and classes are going to be starting. Now, realistically, I am excited for it. It's just, I'm excited. It's just, I'm obviously really a little nervous, honestly, to start college. It's going to be crazy how much shit is going to change. Like, I wanted to take a year off after high school just to, not just to chill and relax, but to kind of experience what life was actually like. And I was just looking through some old pictures the other day. I took a picture of my school when I was driving out of the school. I think I posted it somewhere and saying, "Life begins now." And I'm thinking about that. That seems like it was so far, like that was so long ago. And I only wanted to take 1 year off, but I ended up taking 2 years off. Now, the reasoning for that is I just did not know what I wanted to do. Like, I had no interest in school. I had no interest in anything, really. And it's just, I was getting promoted at my job at the time, too. And I was not super happy, but like I didn't hate the job. Like, I literally hate the job now. I'm starting in less than an hour, but I just hate the job now. It's just, I don't know. A year ago I wasn't like super pissed at the job and hated it and stressed me out and stuff. Like, I still didn't like it, but I didn't hate it, if that makes any sense. And in fucking a month, less than a month from now, I'm going to be waking up early every day. Now, that sounds like, like cringy or something, but for the past 2 years of my life, I've been working nights, so I'm not really a morning person, and I'm going to have to completely change my schedule around. It's going to be very weird, very different for me. I'm the AM kind of graveyard type of shift type person, so I stay up all night and then sleep till like noon every day. That's kind of how I've been living for the past 2 years. So it's going to be just a huge adjustment in every way, like every way. I'm really excited though to go to college, obviously. And there's just so much other shit going on in my life right now that I'm just really excited to, move on and just, it's just fucking so weird. I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, my life was so easy then, working over, but just yeah, but I'm pretty hyped, honestly, for the fall to come. I don't like the heat at all. I'm not that type of person that just likes sitting outside in the heat and anything in the heat, really. Can't wait to just go outside and fucking put a sweater on. It'll be very weird. I'll just be going to class every day. I'll have so much more shit on my mind. Like, I want to obviously do well, so I'm only gonna be working a couple days too, which is gonna be fucking so weird. It's literally not, I don't know. When I went down to part-time, I'm sort of full-time again now, but when I went down to part-time, it was so weird. It was so different. But now I'm only going to be working like 2 days a week, or maybe even like, yeah, 2 days a week, I guess. And then going to class for 5 days a week. So I'm never going to have a full day off anymore, which kind of sucks, because I like those days where you're like, I'm doing fuck all today. Like, the most I do is go grab a coffee sort of shit. But I mean, it's kind of not good to do that all the time, and that's kind of what I've been doing on my days off. And you know what I mean, I've been drinking a lot of alcohol and smoking a lot of weed and shit like that, and that's all gonna be stopping. There's gonna be so much fucking change, but it's good. I'm actually excited for it, and it's gonna be a really cool change and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, it seems like it's happening so quick, and the summer's like already halfway over, but I don't know, it's just fucking weird. I can't wait to see a month from now videos that I'll be making, looking back at this one and being like, holy shit, I literally didn't do anything back then, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm so busy right now, you know, being a supervisor of a store, you know, trying to do as much as I can this summer, shit like that. But it's weird. I don't have as much stress as I will have then, you know. And as for RuneScape, I really don't know. For the past 2 weeks, I haven't really been logging in. Like, there was one time where a week ago, or I logged in maybe 2, 3 days ago, and it said you haven't logged in a week, and that's fucking weird. Like, I haven't seen that forever. It's usually you logged in earlier today, you logged in yesterday. You know what I mean? It was literally like you haven't logged in 5 days, and it's not like I even really was craving to play RuneScape or anything. It was just like I was busy, I was doing shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure how that's gonna go with when college and shit like that starts. I'm so used to playing 3 accounts at the same time, but the past 3, 4 times I've played RuneScape, which, like I said, has only been maybe a couple times a week. I've just been playing old school. I haven't even logged into RuneScape 3. I just doesn't really interest me anymore. I don't know. I'm sure I will get back into it and stuff like that. Maybe it's just I'm super busy right now, but it's just not the same anymore, and I just prefer to play old school right now. But for real though, if you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching these. I love making these types of videos. Leave more comments if you want more types of videos like this. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. The support has been amazing lately. We're at like 920 subs, which is crazy to me. Like, that's what, triple my fucking Instagram following base, which, I mean, it's still not a huge channel or anything, but that's crazy to me that 920 people like my content enough to subscribe. That's fucking awesome. Thank you guys. Anyways, that should be enough rambling for today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and you know, watch maybe my fucking progress series. You might like it, and there is lots more to come, obviously. But anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, it's a progression video. But yeah, we're almost fucking 90 fletching. Jesus Christ! Actually, I'm gonna get that today. Easy. See you later.